Welcome to the video, guys. We got a mock draft here with the Scorpions and Wildcats. Their commissioner is gonna weigh in and give a mock draft, and so is the Scorpions here. But we're gonna go off the Scorpions, and then we're gonna weigh off what the champ says because we all want to hear from the champ.
Mhm.
All right, Scorpions. So go ahead. Who is your first pick? You tell us, and then I'll
So
put his name up there for the Demons. The Demons are on the
yeah,
clock. What happens?
so demons. I had different mock draft before, but I've recently got some inside sourcing on who the demons are most likely going to take. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the number one pick of the draft, which is C.J. Holiday, wide receiver.
Oh, Demons go with C.J. Holiday is with the Scorpions weighing in with the Adam Scheffler sources. Um, okay, and then next in the draft is the Werewolves. Where should the Werewolves go with their second overall pick here?
Now I've also gotten a little bit of inside sourcing on the werewolves. Not quite exactly positive on this pick, but I do pretty much know they're gonna go quarterback, and I have Eric Bell. It could be Benjamin Harris, but I have Eric Bell.
Eric Bell, quarterback, going to the Werewolves, is what the Scorpions say that the Werewolves should do. And the Werewolves finished with a 2-9 season, and had some problems at quarterback. The Demons definitely didn't have quarterback problems, so the Werewolves definitely could improve there at quarterback. Definitely a good pick for the Werewolves there. Okay,
Also, the werewolves beat the champs. Congratulations.
they did, didn't they? So yeah, that's some big bragging rights there. They got one of those wins there. So against them, but the next pick for the mock draft, who we got?
Now, this is where I'm blind. I'm going blind from here on out. Blue Jays, from what I think that they could or should do, is probably go wide receiver and take Todd Kidd. And the reason for that, I think that is they have three wide receivers under the age of 26, 20 or 26 or under.
They got
The
two
other
good.
two are,
They got
yeah,
two good receivers there that they did start this season. Adam
Adam
Hill
Hill.
and Sean Rucker, who was up for Rookie of the Year. Sean Rucker too. But yeah, do you think they're going wide receiver? Todd
Well,
Kidd.
yeah, I'm just seeing that their two wide receivers, Tito Snow and Clint Waller, are both 32 years old, and next season is probably their retirement. I'm guessing, or
Yeah,
the season after. They've already gone down on speed and all that. So
your guess is as good as mine. But again, this is something that go a little different here. So we'll see how it plays out. January 22nd, Saturday at 12. And then the next pick in the draft is the Dragons, where you got the Dragons going at the fourth pick.
if this is the way it goes, this is an easy pick for the Dragons at free safety. Philip Love, their free safety is hurting. Definitely needs some help there at free safety.
Yeah, that would be a big pick for the Dragons if they were able to get Philip Love at free safety. That works out great for them. Their free safety, I believe, was 81, now dropped down to 78. And
77 now.
77, and he's actually was a big problem for the Dragons. There late in the season was that top left corner. But yeah, the Dragons go with Philip Love there to make a big impact in their secondary for the Dragons. And then the fifth pick in the draft is the Gators. Where you got the
Now
Gators going?
this one was a little tough for me too. And I went with just my instincts on how the Gators pick or set up their team, which is young players. Now their oldest player on their team is that's starting is the right tackle. Um, Now Keon Gross is there at 89. But second oldest is center. But yeah, I think Keon Gross is the pick here. I think he's going to pick up a right tackle that can start now and replace that 33-year-old right tackle because he likes doing that.
Yeah, no, you can't blame him for that. So that's absolutely a good pick for the Gators. They go right tackle Keon Gross and get younger once again at that fifth pick for the Gators. The sixth pick is the Bears. Where do you got the Bears going?
I have the Bears going the third wide receiver, Sean Vincent. Um, he's only got 3 wide receivers on his roster right now. He needs one to start, just to start. And he's also got a 32-year-old that's going to be, or he's already on his way out. So, in my opinion, he needs to pick up 2 wide receivers in this draft. So, wide receiver Sean Vincent's still pretty decent if you look at him, in my opinion. And he needs wide receivers.
Yeah, 85 overall rookie Sean Vision going to the Bears. Help that Bears second or help that Bears receiving core after the retirement of Ryan Dillon, the villain, and Sean Vision be the new Vision in town for the Bears. At the seventh pick is the Cobras. The Cobras with that big defensive team coming in here. It's the seventh pick here. Do you see the Cobras maybe going offense?
I do see them going offense. And it could be a couple picks here. There's a few still good, like the tight end, the left tackle, and quarterback is where I think he's going to go. Benjamin Harris, the second quarterback off the board, because as we all know, his offense is lacking, and it's something to do with that quarterback. So I think he's going to shoot for a new quarterback.
I can't blame you with that one. That would be a big pick right there. Benjamin Harris for the Cobras at quarterback would be a huge, huge pick for the Cobras. But yeah, there is a couple different offensive targets there for him. Let's see which way the Cobras go. And then the next pick is the Wildcats, the first seed Wildcats, who ended up falling in the first round, second year in a row to the Rhinos. Where do you see them going here at the eighth pick here in the draft?
Again, so these next, or like from the Cobras to the Rhinos, it could go any way, in my opinion. This way, like you could take, um, so you're not muted. Oh, okay, gotcha. Anyway, so I have the Wildcats going tight end Justin Porter, best player on the board, um, as of right now, and they don't need much, but they could use a new tight end, a little bit older. Their better one, I think, is a little bit older right now. Um, so yeah, Justin Porter, if he's up there, would be a great pick for the Wildcats, I think.
Boom, Justin Porter for the Wildcats there. Yeah, I had it muted on the OBS. But
My
yeah,
bad.
no
I
worries, no
just could
worries.
hear you while I was talking, and
Yeah,
it
no,
was a
no,
little
we're good. And then the ninth pick is the Rhinos, who got to the semifinal round, um, beating the Wildcats in the first round. The Rhinos at the ninth pick here. They could go a few different ways. Their offense seemed really good. Maybe you could see them going offense or defense. What do you think here for the Rhinos at the ninth pick?
Well, I went left tackle Lee Douglas, and the reason I did that was because I heard the Rhinos talking to the Cobras about taking one of the tackles, because they're getting old and they need to be replaced. So that's the reason I thought he might go one of the tackles if they're up there. And if you look at Lee Douglas, he's what is he, 87 overall, but he's 21 years old, and that's like 3 years younger than the right tackle. So in 3 years, if he doesn't make 2 points overall, or if he makes over 2 points in overall in 3 years, he's better than the right tackle in my opinion. But anyways, just throwing that out there.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's a good strategy there for the Rhinos for sure. But I could see them going a few different ways. But again, when you're getting
Mhm.
this far down into the ninth pick, it really depends on what they do ahead of them. But the left tackle would definitely be a big pickup for the Rhinos there. The next team is the Piranhas, sitting at 10th. The Piranhas, really good on offense. Could you see them maybe even going defense here?
Yeah, I definitely see him going defense, especially if this guy's still on the board. Xavier Dawson, the right end. Uh, he has two decent left ends, so one of them's obviously playing on the right. But if he picks up a true right, and if Xavier Dawson's there at 88 overall, that's a fucking steal. That's a huge steal for him.
Yeah,
Um,
wow.
and that would be 100% the pick if he was there, in my opinion.
Yeah, that'd be a huge pick for the Piranhas there. Get a true right end so his stats don't go down when you move guys out of their true position into a different position. Their stats go down a little bit. So the Piranhas getting right end Xavier Dawson would be a monster there on the defensive line. Okay, then the 11th pick is the Vipers, who went to the championship game and were the second seed in the season 4 and had a phenomenal defense. Do you see them maybe going offense here? Maybe wide receiver?
I have them going right end as well. If you look at their team, the right end is the part that's hurting the most, in my opinion. I mean, he could go wide receiver, but he does have four young wide receivers right now that are all above 80 overall. So I don't see him going wide receiver. I think that would be a weird pick actually for him.
Just
But
because all those retirements, right? But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, you're right.
Um,
If he's got the young guys to back it up, then maybe that's the direction he wants to go with. And Joel Cook, man, would be a big pick for him. What's he got
yeah.
at right end right now?
His right end is 78 overall, 25 years old. Um,
Right.
so you pick up a right end that's younger, a rookie that's 86 overall. That's a really good pick in my opinion. Um,
Absolutely, I agree. And then
that's that's 8 points overall, just like
that's a big
right
jump,
there.
8 points. Yeah, to be able to get at the 11th pick. Yeah,
Hmm.
no, that's really good. So, okay, so the last pick is the Scorpions. Where do you get the Scorpions going with the 12th pick?
I have myself going with the strong safety, Blake Williamson. My strong safety is getting old, and he dropped quite a bit of points. Dropped three overall this coming into this season. So I'm looking for some help back there, probably. Even though he had a great, fantastic season, um, he's just losing the power to do it because he's getting too old now.
Yeah, no, that's a great mock draft, and I really appreciate you making the time to do this, man. And there you go, give some teams some direction what everyone else is doing. Thanks for making the time, Scorpions.
Of course, thank you.